Mic check. Oh man, this whole time I've been talking, you probably didn't even hear me. All right, man, my microphone was off. All right, I was just telling you earlier, I got in right here. All right, I might come back and crop this video. I went and come back. I've gone live, so it can possibly come back and do this. It's creating this cup and handle. See that? Look like a cup. All right, let's see here. Take this off. All right. We also have this bullish divergence right here on the RSI. And I'm going to redraw this again. It's a possibility. You see how it's respecting this line. It might touch it again and keep doing this. All right, it can do that. Or it can, do this again and just break and come back down. We got the MACD crossing over. So just have to wait and see. All right. But I do like this right here. This is why I got back in. I know I'm breaking protocol, but right now I'm in profit. The little money that I lost this morning, I got half of it back, a little over half of it back. If this pop, I get all of it back and more if we can get up to here. But I got a stop loss on it. And again, for me, I made a lot of money last week. So I have room, for me, I have room to take a little loss, even up to $300 today. I mean, $200 is the top that I always, that I'm willing to just put at risk for one day. So since I got most of my money back, I was able to go back in and try it again, So I didn't lose most of what I usually would get willing to lose in a day. So that's my reasoning for jumping right back in. Although I say the three rules is that my one rule is 3 trades and that's it. Minimal loss that I would be willing to lose in a day is 200. Period. Okay. But because I got most of my money back, that gave me the jiggle room to take a couple of more trades to see how it go. But again, I didn't buy but one trade here. I didn't buy but one contract. Just testing the waters again, and it could possibly end that I end up losing and then end up being losing the whole $200 if this thing doesn't take off. All right, but I do like what I see right here. It can bounce off of this and keep going. It can bounce off of here. Let's see here. Let me do this. Move this out of the way. Move this out of the way so you can see it. Right here. Boom. Take that cup and handle off. All right. And so we can probably come back and retest this zone right here. Give me a moment. I got to go use the restroom. All right, I'm back. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's go to the 2 minute time frame. Let me see what it looked like on the 2 minute time frame right here. Okay. All right, I like this too. We got this cup and handle, and we look like we might be building a small bear flag, bull flag. I don't know why. I'm a little dyslexic, just bear with me. But I'm in a bear flag. So on the 2 minute, we have a nice little bear flag. I saw it on the 5 minute, but I wanted to see how the candles was actually moving in this flag. I like stuff like that. So now bull flag would do this. Look, it can do this. All right, let me use this wrong. See that? It can do this. Boom, boom. If it's respected, it's so let it play out. Take this off. Remember, I told you all you can come back and retest on the RSI, and we got a retest right here. This is I'm gonna move this down here for now. We got support right here. So this is the channel by which it's trading in. This is the zone. If we lose this zone, it's coming back. If it break out and close below this line, then it's coming all the way back down to this, and I get kicked. So we retesting the. Let's go back to the 5 minute. We definitely retesting this. Boom. Yeah. So technically, if you was going to buy a call option, you would buy right now. You would buy right here on this line because this is the level of support. This is support right here. The red line and this here. But now if it break out and fall, which okay, I'm scaling in. What that ain't got nothing to do with this. Oh. Okay. I just scaled in about another contract at support. Let's see if we get a breakout. See this bull flag? It's a bull flag. Take this off. This is what it usually do. Remember, we had this support. Resistance. We had this red line of resistance right here. We got 1 more minute on this candle. Hopefully we'll break out. It wants to break out. Looking at the 2 minute. And we got a green candle opening up on the red line. Let's see if we get some buyers to come in and push it up. What's going on? What is wrong with this thing, man? My screen is freezing up for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Remember, bull flags likes to do this. But then again, it can pull back to here and then take off on the 2 minute. And we also have on the 2 minute, we have the 9 EMA. That's on the 2 minute. Let's go back to the 5 minute and see what we got. We're trying to break out. Strong resistance here. With a strong resistance like this, it can either break out, continue up and retest this, or it can just turn around and go back over here, shoot up, or go over here and break down. Either way. But it's trying to break out. We got buyers coming in. Yeah, strong resistance. See here. The RSI still being respected. See that right there? Let's look at it on the 10 minute. And we just got a nice strong resistance right here. Strong resistance. Gotta wait and see. Back to the 5 minute. See if it's gonna bounce off of that 9 EMA. This blue trend, this blue indicator. Look at that blue indicator right here. if it's gonna bounce off of that. All right, look at it on this. The RSI is coming back to retest the RSI trend line. We got this blue line. That right there is parabolic. We're trying to get a parabolic move here. See that right there? They call it a parabolic move. So if it blasts off, man, that thing will just keep going up. See if it's gonna. We're gonna see if it's gonna bounce off of this 9 EMA. Unless there's a sell off, like some bad news, Tesla, Elon say something stupid, or something happened with this war. We got conflict. We got the geopolitical conflict going on. Um, if Trump say something about dropping a nuke or dropping this 30,000 pound bomb on Iran, if he say something like that, it can make it fall like just drop from here. But if nothing like that happen and it just move like it's supposed to, you're gonna have some little short run up pullbacks, and it would step up. But other than that, it'll take off. So we sitting right on top of the 9. See that? The 9. Let me move this out of the way here. It's sitting right there on it. Let me make it big so you can see it. Look at that. It can bounce off of that and just take off, or it can break it and pull back. But it and retest here. So we just gotta wait and see. This 9 simple moving average. I like to use simple moving averages. This is what that blue line is. It's acting as support right now, and it can bounce off of that. It definitely want to break. Look at the bullish divergence on this trend line on the RSI. Still holding this trend. So there's a phrase among traders who trade the stock market, day trading, swing trading. The trend is your friend is the phrase or the statement that is used, but the trend is your friend as long until the trend ends. If they break the trend is no longer your friend. But as long as it's trending, the trend is your friend, which means that if it come back and touch this line, this is where you buy a call option to the upside with a stop loss if you didn't get in here. Every time it touched the line, that's when you want to get in. You can actually, theoretically, you can buy off of the 9 because the 9 is acting as a support. See, it's we got a lot of sellers. We got some sellers rather wanting to get in, but the bears are holding the fork right here, man. The sellers, there's too many sellers hanging out right here. They just holding it down. They won't let it go won't let it push past. But it's not a lot of sale. I don't see a lot of selling. I'm looking at the histogram bars at the bottom down here. The red is really small, so it's not a lot of sellers. There are sellers here though. Let's see if the bulls will get in and take over and push past this right here. If you look over here on the daily, we have a falling wedge, which means overall this is a bullish flag pattern, right? It's a bullish flag pattern. I mean, but when you're looking at the daily, it might take days for it to, this is a whole day candle. This today, right now, we got an indecision candle, but we still have this bull flag right here. This is a falling wedge flag, and and for the next couple of days or next week, it can possibly pop and come all the way, make its way back up to here, to at least to the top of the wedge, 335. If we get a breakout today, it can really get up there. But yeah, it had to be some really, really good news. See how this it's respecting this line right here. If we can get past this line, it'll take off. But if not, it'll pull back. It can possibly pull back if we just can't get enough sellers to get past. I mean, enough buyers to come in and get past these sellers. Um, you can probably see this better on a 4 hour or 30 minute. See that flag? This was a bull flag. Let's go and draw it out. Come down here, do this, and then this. But again, keep in mind this is on a daily 4 hour or a daily chart, which means it take days for that to just happen. So not looking for this to happen today. If I was going long, like buying a long a long call, yeah, I would get in now on a long put. Let's see if we're gonna respect this line. It's retesting here. Retesting here. But if I'm going long, I would have gotten in today, hold it over the weekend. I mean, long like a leap option. I'm talking about way out. Give it time, give it the days and the weeks and the few weeks, a month or so. But I went. I can't do it on Nvidia. I mean, I'm not Nvidia. Tesla. Tesla call options are extremely high. Extremely high. Just like these two contracts are very short contracts that I have here, but they both $1,000 a piece. So the leap options, $10,000 and $15,000 a pop. And nah, there's an alternative to Tesla. The ticker symbol TSLL. They very cheap. You can, I might today. I might just look at it. I don't know. I might just buy some leap options on that. But at the same time, Tesla is so volatile. Elon can say anything. He can say one thing and just cause the whole thing to tank. You saw what happened maybe a couple of weeks ago when he and Trump got into it with this war of words. Look at that; it just fell. It was all the way up here. They got in, somewhere in one of these days. I think it was this candle right here. It gapped down, and he started that war of words with Trump, and man, it just tanked. $50 drop. All right, we keep retesting this um, trend line. So hope it break out. Let me move this so I can see this. Hope it don't break back down. I hope it continue to go up. We have created this nice, beautiful cup and handle right here. I like that. See that? Made a full cup. You want your cup of coffee today? I would like to have a cup of coffee today. I might go to Starbucks if this thing pop. I just might go to Starbucks and get me a cup of coffee. Strong resistance right here. Boy, some resistance right here. Struggling to get past this. But it's holding the trend. There we go. It's trying. Look at that. There we go. Now I'm getting ready to sell. Sure is. I'm gonna move my stop loss up. I tell you that. Oh, I already got a stop loss. I gotta change the stop loss. Oh, I need to move the stop loss up. So hopefully we'll find support right here. And I'm gonna try to catch it. Let's see if we're gonna get this to close here. Money, I'm live, money. Mic check. Mic check. Mm. I'm selling folks when they hit this. I'm out. They get up to that 200 EMA. I'm out. Let me go on and cancel this right here. I keep saying 200 EMA, but when it hit this, matter of fact, let's see here. I'll put a stop order in. How about that? Mm-mm. VWAP. sell this. I think it's gonna go past that. I'm out. I'm out. I get out. I'm out. I take my little profits. I'm out, baby. I took that, made me about $400. I'm out. Look at that. Hit that VWAP, and it probably gonna go up even higher. I'm out, baby. Good day, baby. It's a good day. I'm out. I take my profits. I'm gone. I'm out. I told you when he hit that VWAP, I'm out. Look at that. Hit that VWAP. It probably gonna go up even higher. I'm out. Good day, baby. Good day. I'm out. Hit that VWAP. I'm out. Yes, sir. I got my money. I'm out, baby. I'm done. Now I'm finished for today. I got my money back and I made some from earlier. I'm good. I'm out. I am out. Oh boy. I know yeah. Look, look, it's gonna go up higher, but I'm not taking no chances. I'm out. I take my profits and run. I'm okay. They came back and knocked out these stop losses. Nah, now, like I said, it's probably gonna go up higher, but you see profit, you take it. I'm not. I'm done. I'll get back in. Only way I get back in if it comes back. It can keep going. I don't care, but it had to come back and retest this line again. But I, I think I'm done for the day. See, it had to come back and retest this line, or come back and retest this line. Period. Other than that, I ain't touching it. I'm done for the day. I'm out. Just make that known. I'm out. I am out. I'm sorry for my Ebonics, but I am out. I see you Monday morning. It can go all the way up. It can go all the way up to the moon from here. I don't care. I'll wait till tomorrow. Next week, Monday will provide another opportunity. There's always opportunity. You don't ever have to FOMO, fear missing out. Just get in, get up, get out. Take your profits and run. That's the way I trade. We got another resistance right here. This 200. The 200 is a resistance. I believe it's gonna go up a little higher today. But if I were you, and you want to take another trade, if you were gonna take another trade here, um, you would need to wait or allow it to pull back on this line, cause this is the trend line right now. And I would preferably wait just out of my time of trading. Oh, they put it on there. I'll wait till it get past the 200. Uh-oh, take that one off. I'll wait till it get past this line right here. This would be an idea. Let me grab this like this. I wouldn't get in here. If you can get in here too, if you wanted to, but you need to put your stop loss right here. If it come back and touch this line, you put your stop loss. I just took my profits. I didn't even want to put a stop loss on it. I don't care what it do. I wanted my money. If I were to get back in, I would wait until a candle. If I can grab this thing, it won't let me grab it. Let me do this. This get on my nerve. I need a candle to come back and touch this line, or right here would be nice, a nice above this 200 EMA, and it come back and land on this trend line right here, and then I take it up. But it can possibly do this now. Now that we at the 200 EMA, it's trending up. It can do this, hit this thing, pop right here, and come back. Just fall. It can do that. It can hit it right here. It's kind of go sideways for a minute, then pop up a little bit, come back here, pop up. It can do any of those. It can in either one of those scenarios. But just know that right here is a strong resistance, and we're sitting on the support right now, which is still resistance because it's touching it. It's touching it. It's touching it. We still at resistance because the candle hasn't opened. This candle is still on the VWAP. It hasn't opened and closed above it. So VWAP is still the resistance as it stands. If you were to try to get back in, you can wait till it come back and hit here. You can on the line here. Wait till it kind of go sideways a couple of candles. You have to wait about 15 minutes. You got about 3 candles to come over here and touch this. Perhaps if it goes sideways, I would prefer at this point, since we are at this resistance, I would prefer a pullback and create another one of these flags. For example, let's do this. Since we got this, just say if it did this. That's the only way I would get back in. If it began to create a bear flag right here. See that? If it start trickling down and create a bear flag and it get on and it retest this line here. So we got another candle on the VWAP. VWAP is still playing resistance. It's still a resistance. It's like it pierced through, but it's still on it. That means it's still holding here. It's still this. Matter of fact, we'll just do this. I'll do this. We still got support right here. Resistance rather. It breaks resistance when a candle open and close above it. When a candle open and closes above a resistance, the resistance becomes support then. So let's see if it's gonna kind of create a flag, maybe pull down here. If it does, then that would be a signal for you to get in. But now keep in mind, we got the 9 EMA. It can actually come down and retest this. But at this time, at this moment, rather, this is a waiting. And it might just pop from here. I don't know. You don't know. But see that? It's like it's trying to create this flag here. You have to wait and see. It might not. I don't know. All I know is I've made my money and now I'm gone. And I could have still been in. I would have made a little extra money. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I saw this flag right here. I jumped in on this flag right here, rolled it all the way up to here, scaled in when it came back and retested. I bought one more contract right here. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. There's breaking this structure right here. There we go. There we got, now we got the 200 EMA right here. Let's see if it's gonna break past it. Now, if it continue on to do this right here, and it break above, then you will want to wait till a candle open and close above this line right here. I wouldn't trust it right here. You got this 200 EMA is resistance. So right now it's trading in this, it would probably trade in this zone right here. Let's just make this yellow. I turn this box here yellow for now. This is the zone that it's probably trading in. Unless it break out of this box and candle open and close above this box, there's no confirmation. The confirmation is above this box, which is above this 200 EMA. Otherwise, I will not touch this. I'm not looking to buy a put because this is a bull trend. I wouldn't be looking to buy a put here. We're not in oversold territory. We still look like we got room to the upside. How many dollars? Okay, we only got $2 in. Tesla is good for another $3 move to the upside, but I will wait till a candle open and close above. Remember, when you're trading options, based on the amount of contracts you have, you know, we're trying to make at least $1 move up. That's what we're trying to do. So we got room for Tesla to make at least another $3 move. Tesla like to make make at least a $7 move a day. So we at 199. We getting resistance here at the 200. We got to get past that. We got to get a candle to open and close above it. Why do this thing do this? We got to get a candle to open and close above this line. Otherwise, we got resistance and it can come back, retest. It can even come back this low, but you have to wait. What time is it? It's 11:34, and we're getting close to the end of the day and half midday, which is actually it's 11:30 here. It's 12:35 Eastern Standard, which is that's the stock market is on the Eastern Standard Time. All right, I'm on Central. All right, do we get a candle to open and close? Man, but I had to just put my stop loss. But you saw how it pulled back right here on that candle. It pulled back. It'll kick me out anyway. So I took all the profits that I can get, and it's making this move. This is another. If it get above this 200 EMA, this is your next level of resistance. Why do I even have that line on there? Yeah, because that was the trend line earlier. So it's gonna come back and retest this line again. To catch a move back up to here, I need a candle to open and close above the line. I should have just kept my stop loss. You know, that's just the way I feel. But I'm not mad. I saw my profits. I took them. But Tesla is good for another $2 move at least. Here's the range: 317 to 332. That's the range. So right now it's just operating in between that range there. But it's moving, man. It's popping back up. It's a game of patience. And it's also forming this. No, it's just it's trending. I will wait till a pull. I would like to wait for a pullback to retest the line, take it up higher. But this 200 is still paying. Although what time? How many minutes we got? 2 more minutes. Yeah, we're above it, but we're still on the line. It has to open and close above the line. to get confirmation at this point. Like this green candle needs to open and close above. I'm guilty of this where I got in down here, it got up to VWAP, saw profit, didn't take it, and then it turned around and pulled back hard. And I've just learned to just take profit, man. Just take it. Trying to get a couple of more dollars move and get smoked, end up losing. You get up, be in profit, and then they turn around and just pull back hard, and you up three or $400,000, 10,000, whatever. How many, according to how many options you buy, contracts you buy, whatever, and then just watch it go back and you down. You was up 30%, 10, 15, 20%, and then blink your eye and you're down 50%. No, I'm not doing that no more. I used to do that. I don't have it up on my wall right now, but because I'm doing renovations on my den. My den is being renovated, but in my den, when I was, my office or my studio was in the den. On my wall, I have a guy walking in, a bathroom sign guy walking out of the door, and it has exit. And then at the top, I have take profit, see profit, take profit. You trying to catch? I got in. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I got in three. Where was that? Yeah, I got in right here on this candle. I got in down here at what 321. Rolled it all the way up to what 323. I'm just trying to make a dollar move, but I got in and got a $2 move. Take the money, take it. But I could have held on, trying to get another $1, maybe $1. No, and look at it. No, I'm good. Take your profits. Don't sit there and keep trying to hold it. If it's a breakout, man, if it's a serious breakout, like a breakout because of some good news or something like that, man, you can just jump catch the rocket. If it's a breakout, once it's a breakout, it's soaring. It's not coming back. So here we go. You need this candle right here to open. You need it to close. It's better to miss a trade than to take a trade. And a lot of people would be very quick to jump in right now because they see it running. Been here 1,000 times, and it might run. It might, but you taking a chance. You need to let that candle open and close green. I'm telling you, you better listen. I've been doing this a while. Been doing this a long time. You want that candle to turn green, close green like that. I don't care if it's way up here. You want it to wait and close green. And if it closes up there, give it a little bit more time to pull back and see if it's gonna respect this trend line right here. And it could be that this is the new trend line here. I don't know. But this is it right now. This is what it's been right here. This is the trend line I was trading on. You see that? Look at that. It can take off, it can pull back, come and retest the 200, come back over here and retest the trend line, and then take off. Or it can come and retest the trend line and fall down. You just have to wait, give it time. But your confirmation candle would be that it closed green. Now, I will tell you another thing. Not just it closed green only, that's good, but preferably you would want that green candle, this to be a green candle with a wick coming from the bottom. not a wick from the top. If it closed, even if it closed green with a wick, but the wick is at the top, that's still showing that there's a sell pressure to the downside. All right. So now you have to really wait because it has come back. If it come back, if it come back into this zone, then you don't have a confirmation. Now you don't have a confirmation anymore. The confirmation of a green candle being above this line was just broken. All right. Now it's no confirmation. Leave it alone. Walk away. It's no confirmation. If anything, it's pulling back. Why is it not grabbing this thing here? See that? It came back into the gold box. It has to open and close above the gold box. If it open and close at this point, let me tell you where and I gotta go now. You need a candle to open and close above the green this gold box. Take a screenshot. Get a screenshot. Or if you get a candle to come back down here and open and close with looking like this right here, preferably with a wick, more wick to the top. I mean, more wick to the top in red for it to come back down. Let me make this red. Make that a red candle. Red. All right. So you want one to open above. I believe it's gonna go up more. I believe we got more to the upside. Looking at that Tesla's only just a $2 move today. So you could have actually, I don't want to mess you up. Never mind. This 200 EMA is support right here. No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. We're still dealing with resistance at the 200. The candle has to be the candle has to open and close above this 200 EMA, this red line right here, this red line. Not this right here. I'm going to move this. Take this off. Matter of fact, I don't need that anymore. This red line is an indicator. You need this candle. You need a candle to open and close above this line. It shouldn't touch it. Or if you was a really skilled trader, and you understand, the trades, how it trades, you could have bought here, right, and put your stop loss here because technically this red line, which is support, is acting as. I mean, this red line is acting as support, but it still was resistance. Now we might get a candle to open and close above. But if you were gonna play this right here, you would have to play the bounce. There we go. There we go. I would rather miss a trade than to get in and get smoked. I done been there too many times. You want this candle to open and close. This candle to close green, preferably with a more wick to the bottom, signifying that there's more sell pressure. You got 4 minutes on this candle. If you miss it, fine. Then you will wait until just if it take off. Let it go. Let it go. And wait till a candle open and close above here. Those are the safer trades. Or wait till a pullback if it does. If it does, wait to see if it's gonna pull back and create this trend line right here. Or next you can do this. Since we have a trend going right here, nah, I think I'll be better off just leaving the trend line. That's where you have the most. See if it's gonna pull over here and come touch this line and then take off. But a lot of people get tricked right here thinking that it's gonna take off and blast up to the moon because you got this green candle. It can go up and retest. It can come up and hit this and come back and pull here. Let me show you something right quick. I might be giving a little bit too much information and confuse people. Can do that and then do this. Could. That's one scenario. Or it can just continue to just shoot up. Could. I wouldn't bank on it though. But it could. If it's a breakout, if it's some good news and it break out, that doesn't go all. It'll do that. But we do have resistance right here. And we need this candle to close green. But those are a couple of scenarios. It can just curve right on around and do this and then take off. Or it can curve, it can come up and hit this and come back down into the red, into the yellow box. But it's most likely to continue to continue up if this candle grows. See how that candle's starting to look? Let's make it bigger. It's indecision, but we want this to close green regardless. However, we want this candle to close green for now. We want it to close green, and we like that wick coming out of the bottom of it. Like that. So you have to have your hand on the trigger. Just know that this right here is another resistance right here. We got resistance right there. Yeah. Yeah, we got resistance right there. Now keep in mind, if you got in right here, look at this. A lot of people don't realize this. This is why you wait. From here, from here to here, it's still $24. See? From the gold box to where it is currently, it's still $24. It's about to hit $25 right here. And we just hit it. So he's trying to make his way up. It's not even a full dollar move. Not yet. We still got $3 more for Tesla. So I believe Tesla has the potential to go all the way back up, to come all the way back up to at least 328. You have to wait. Look, we got 22 seconds on that candle. 10 seconds on that candle. Let's see what the next candle is gonna try to do. We do have resistance right here. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. If it come back to here, now that we have this candle, if we can get a little pullback, that would be nice. It's not, no guarantee that it's gonna happen, but it'd be nice if we can get a little pullback to about right here, and then you get in on that line, or you just wait till a candle open and close above this. That's another thing. Those are the safer two. We got resistance right here. It's a game of patience. We do have a confirmation candle. Let's see if it's gonna get rejected first. Let's see if we're gonna get some kind of rejection here. Technically, you would get in on this, but I see this resistance right here though. Technically, this would be the candle you get in because it did close above the 200. But I've been trading quite some time, and this is a resistance right here. See how it's thin in and out? Let's just see. If it come back to this right here, or right here on this line, if it come back and touch it, that would be a place to get in to ride it up a couple of dollars. We got another candle. Oh yeah, we got us another candle here. That's another candle, or that's the same candle? No, that's the same one. Gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. Look like we got a resistance right here. Theta looking crazy. See how it's playing the resistance right here? It's holding up. Let's see if it's gonna break out. Look at it on the 2 minute. It's holding. See if it's breaking out. It's respecting it right now. It's oversold on the 2 minute, but that don't mean anything. All right, let's go back to the 5. Mhm. Okay, we gotta open above. See if it's gonna give us another $2 here. This is a good time to get in, but put a stop loss on it. Here we go. See if it's gonna pop off of this. See if we're gonna get a pullback here. Cause got me a stop loss on it. I don't care about none of this junk. I'm not giving up my gains. I bought another contract, but I got a tight stop loss. If it kick me out, kick me out. Let's see if it's gonna bounce off of this. Then see if we're gonna get a bounce off of here, or is it gonna just pull back? Sitting on support, it might pull back and come back down. I got a stop loss on it. I'm trying to make a couple extra dollars if I can. Tesla is good for another $2. It's up $3. It's good for another $2. We're real close to the top of the RSI. It might want to come back and pull back over here. I think it might pull back, and I don't want to take no chance. So I got out. I'm out. I got out of this one. I'm not taking a chance. This was the confirmation candle. This okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna go up, but I'm not gonna press my luck. I'm not gonna press it. Again, I think it would be best at this point. It gotta close above this line right here. But I am done. I'm leaving it alone. Need the candle to close here or close up here. Or close or hit right here, bounce off of this and then take off. Or take off from here up. But I would leave it alone. See that? There we go. That's why I got out. Now that's why I got out right there. Because I ain't with it. So right here is a good buy entry for up. Look at that. We might come back and retest this trend line, but I would just say leave it alone now because we so close to the top of the RSI, which means it's close to the oversold, and it might gonna pull back now before it take off sometime today. That's what it looked like. I might, that is no guarantee, but look like it wants to come back and retest this line. We already on here. Look like it might even look. Let me make this bigger. It might come back and retest the 9 EMA. I just want to press it. I want to press this. We too close to the oversold. If it was gonna break out, it'd just tuck off. It's not a breakout, so it's gonna be a pullback and then take off later, and it inches way back up to where it was. If you look over here on the left hand side, let me take some of these. Let me take these supports and resistances off of this so we can see it better. We got an indecision candle, pretty much. Yeah, I leave that resistance right here. See this red candle? Take this off right here. Don't need that anymore. Just this one candle. Now, look at this. Again, if you were going to do a long leap option, this is idea. Look, we got this candle. We close in this on a green candle. We close on it with a green candle. Of course, this is a red candle. This candle still have all day today. All right. We coming back to right here. I wouldn't touch it. We breaking. Notice. Let me show you something real quick. But I'll come back to that on the 5 minute. Let me show you guys something. Look, it was touching here. Touch, 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 touch. Now it broke. I wouldn't touch this. See that? The whole time we've been trending, it's touching the RSI. Boom, bounce off the RS, bounce off of it, bounce off of it. Now it's broke past it. I wouldn't get into this. I would let this go on just because of the RSI alone. Although we do have it sitting right here on the nine, right here on the 9. It's bouncing off that. It's also sitting here on this support, but I was trading the RSI and the RSI has broke. It finally broke. Notice that as we were trading, it only touched. Look at this. It touched the line, touched the line, touched the line, touched the line. Now it broke the line. Not touching it. And we are real close to the top of this line, which is, if it break that line, it's overbought, which means there's some time, it's gonna probably pull back. But now let's go back over to the daily, and I'm gone. I gotta go. All right, because this candle closed green right here, in at popping, bouncing off the bottom of this wedge. This tells me that it's gonna go up in the next couple of days, weeks, so forth. Just remember, Tesla is very expensive. Their contracts are very expensive. If I was gonna go long on this, I would rather um I would rather buy contracts on what is called TSLL. TSLL tracks Tesla. It tracks Tesla. The charts are the exact same, so then the contracts are very cheap, and you can make pretty much the same amount of money off of Tesla. All right, but that's if you're gonna get a leap option. Other than that, I would just leave this alone. See how it's pulling back now, just like I told you. When it broke this, as long as it was touching it, when it was touching, we was good. Now it's broke the trend. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend until the trend ends. All right, the trend has ended, friends. The uptrend has ended. The trend is your friend until the trend ends, and the trend has ended. And now we got the rejection. What I told you, this was support resistance. It got rejected and pulled back. Now we got two trends. We got two trends that's been broken. Both trends that we had confirmation on, both of them have been broken. This trend line gone. It's broken. It's broke. This trend line gone. Leave it alone. None of this. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got support here because it's coming back and finding support on the 200. I'm sorry, on the VWAP. It's finding support on the VWAP. Now I don't think it's coming all the way back down unless it's some bad news. I don't think it's coming all the way back down to 317. Then we might get back to 322 or somewhat. Maybe let's see here. We might be right here. I don't. It might not go further than this. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna come back down. It's a possibility that we can come and hit right here on the 200. Now, if it crossed this right here, it's over. Let me do this. Let me make this line. If it crossed that line, that red line, it's coming all the way back down to 322 right here. It'll come and retest that and possibly come to 320. And if we lose 320, it will come all the way back down to 317. But it might bounce off of this. I'm not touching. I'm done. I made my money for today. I'm out. We can do that. We can bounce off of this, shoot up, but I doubt it. Unless Elon say something good or some good news in the market. Jerome Powell changed his mind and gonna give us a rate cut. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we do have support here. I think we might come and retest this. I'm not pivoting. I'm not buying any puts. I'm not gonna buy any puts. Not today. Not anymore. Not today. I think we missed our put opportunity over here. This was our daily put option. Over here. That was the puts. I think that's over with. We might get a pull back to here and then bounce and take back off up here. It can even come here and do the same thing. But you can actually look for a look for a look for it to form a bear flag, but I would take it to the 2 minutes to do it though. See if it's gonna form a bear flag like this right here. Not a bear flag, a bull flag from here. You can see that. See if it's gonna do that. It's pulling back. Look at that. It's crossing this. It's gone, man. We got support right here. Look at the 2 minute. Look at the 2 minute. This is support on the 2 minute. Look at these flags. Look at that. Flag, pop, flag, pop. We got a flag here, but it would have to bounce off of this. You need a candle. You need a green candle. I think I might make this small again. I think it's just too big. Right here, it look like it might be ready to pop back up again. At least into the gold box. You can trade the bounce off of here. You can. You can trade the bounce off of here, off this line. Yeah, and ride it back up to the yellow box and sell it. That's on the 2 minute. Yeah, I think it's gonna pop off of here and shoot back up. How many seconds we got on this? See what the next candle do on the 2 minute. Man, I enjoy doing this. We got support here on this line. I'm gonna make it orange. We got support sitting right here on this orange line, but we also got support right here on this blue line here. And you can just take off and shoot back up. We got the resistance right here. Yeah. Let's see what it look like on the 5 minute again. Yeah. 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 I made my money for today. See, you just find these flags, and could have bought right here, which is right here, which is 322. You could have made that little dollar move right there. But you know you need to sell it because you got this. I'm doing a little too much talking. This is day trading. You gotta be able to get in and get out. This requires skills, and this is not for most people. Right now, I'm actually dealing with people who know how to trade. Like you would buy at support, sell at resistance. Like you would buy here, sell it now. Buy here, sell it now. Don't try to see if it's gonna take off. Buy here, sell there. Buy here, sell there. You can go to the 2 minute. Buy here, sell there. Now, if this candle open and close above, you got this. You got the 9. And you got this VWAP that's playing hard to get past again, but I think it's gonna go up some more. Buy here, sell here. I would be out. Boom, be out. Gone. Buy a bunch of contracts, make 15, 20%, 30%, sell it. It's a strong resistance right here. Now, if this candle kind of open and close above it, then we're going to come back and retest the 200 on the 2 minute. Buy here. Always buy on the bull flag. You buy on support right here on the blue line. We're getting Retesting the 9 EMA, 9S, EMA right here. If you didn't get in right here, you want to wait till a candle open and close above the gold box again. But just know that if you do, you still got to deal with the 200 EMA. Period. You know you got to deal with that. You have this gold top of this gold box is resistance. This top of the gold line is resistance. You got resistance at this 200, and you got resistance at this white line right here. Both of these lines here. All right. This is the top of that trend line that we was. See that trend line now is going to become resistance. So they hit right here, which it'll pull back or get stuck. Let's go back to the 5 minute. You got resistance on the 5 minute right here on this 9 EMA. But you also got resistance right here on the 200 EMA. Got 35 seconds. This candle is look like it's definitely gonna open inside the gold box at least. I've been here too long. Man, I done got excited. I'm sorry. Look at that. See, you buy here, sell here. I would have sold it here. But if you want to hold on, I'm out. You better be out. You just got to be out. Like I said, it can take off. Why sit there and risk profit when you don't know what it's going to do? But we have what is called support and resistance. You see profit, take it. Take it. Take the profit. Well, man, if I would have just stayed in, I sold it here. I could have waited and got this $1 move. That might not get past this again today. Maybe later, it might do it in the next few seconds. But why go through all of that? When you up $100, $200, $300, take the money. See, you get excited. Oh, see, I get it. I do it too. I wish I had just kept it. Wish I had waited, but never be sad about or feel bad about taking profits, man. Take it. I think it's gonna pop. Like I said, it can bounce off of this line. What it's doing here now. Look at it. It can probably bounce off. But we already now late in the day. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. We did get the pop out of the line here. That might be as much as it's gonna do. And then it come back and pull all the way back down. It can do all of that. You just have to take your money and go. It can literally, although we had this bear flag, this bull flag, which typically means it's gonna pop out, it did. But you can see the full picture on the 2 minute because that's what we drew it on. So we got these two pops. That might be it. And we got resistance. We had resistance here. So we had the flag, had the pop. Get out. Now you're just nickeling and diming it because it can just pull all the way back down now. Yeah, it's creating a cup and handle. That cup and handle is gone now. It creating a cup and handle on this. It's gone, baby. We back in the gold zone. See? Came down here, bought it, sell it in the gold zone, which would have been, for me, this 200 EMA. I would have never made it up there. I would have been out right here. I just need my $1 move. We'd have came from 322 to what? 323. I made my money. I would have been gone. I would have never made it up that high. Little by little, it's great increase. Now look at it. Take the profits, man. Take the profits, man. Now we creating another, now we creating a bear flag. I ain't touching, see that? We're creating a bear flag now. Look at that. I see this stuff. That's what I look for. I look for stuff like that. And you probably won't be able to see this unless we was on the 2 minute. Better. Come on, grab the thing. Excuse me. See that? We got a nice little bear flag right here. Let's look at it on the 2 minute. See there? Bear flag. Pulling back. 1 minute. Showing up, you see it now. Look at that. Bear flag. Pulling back. Take your profits and go. See? If you'd have been holding up here, you got in right here. You was in profits up here. Now it's coming all the way back down to where you paid for it. And it's probably going to come lower than what people paid for it. Looking at it, look at this. Let's go back to the 2 minute. No, I don't trust none of this. We've already broke this line right here. It looked like it want to come back and retest this line. It's just not willing. See profit, take it. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It's holding this, but because it's formed this bear flag, I wouldn't be buying a call option on this. This is not a trend line to me. This is a bear flag. Bear flag does what? Come down, gone. It can do that, and that's exactly what it's doing. See profit, take profit. I hope I'm making sense here. I hope you see what I'm talking about. All right, we do have some support right here. We got this candle, this candle. I will have to move it over to see, but we did break this center line right here, right here. It can come down even further. You know, it can take off from here. I wouldn't trust it, period. So right here is where on this candle right here, it's respecting this candle. See that? It's using that candle as support. It's currently where it is. This candle right here. Matter of fact, I do this one. This candle right here. This candle right here is using it as support. This candle and this candle and this candle. That's a support right here. But I don't trust that no more. You can throw them. It's now choppy. It's choppy. It's 12:21. This is all gamble. You're just gonna get your money taken from you. Trying to play this, leave it alone, walk away, come back another day. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Come back and watch these videos again. That's how you learn. And I'm planning on doing more day trading. Day trading more days than I've been. So you can actually see the days when you, even if you're down, man, you get your money back and some. Like this morning, I was down, got half of it back. I came back later, and then I got all my money back and some. So, all right, folks, we're gonna close it here. I might do another video tonight talking about leap options. I'm gonna try come back and put something together about leap options because that's where the money is. I would be considering a leap option for even for Tesla. Now that I see this bull flag or this falling wedge, which is a bullish sentiment, but I would rather look at getting leap options because this daily time frame is for going out further out and days out. So I see some promise. I see some nice here. But even if I got some leap options on this, I have to be careful because There's so many factors, but then it's so because Tesla is just so volatile. Elon can say something so crazy so quick, man, it'll just fall like a rock. So even even when you have leap options on this, oh yeah, this is one that I didn't show you guys. I'll do a video tonight and go over this because I gave some plays right here on this one, right here. I'll talk about it tonight. Merck, I'm still waiting on Merck. Merck, yeah, I was trading this morning, but my intention was to get in right here on this line for Merck. Leap option. Abbott, I'm waiting on Abbott. It's getting there. My Abbott that I posted on my Discord. Um, I'm waiting on this candle to open and close below this line, below this orange line. This, oh, let me go back. I want a candle to open and close below this, and I'm gonna buy a put. We're getting there, or I'll wait till it come back up to the top of this line here, and I buy a put up here. Either way, either one close down here, or one even in this distribution zone. I set up, but I put a video together for that. I'm waiting on this one, and I've gotten in, made money trading this. But in my Discord, I was telling people to wait until a confirmation candle open and close below the line. For more advanced traders, I would, they know you trade, you buy at support, put your stop loss and ride it down. You can trade in this zone all the way up until it gets so tight into this wedge. You keep buying at the top. Just buy at the top. If it come up and touch the top of this line, buy a put, ride it back into this red zone, sell it. Get up here, distribution zone, sell it. Period. That's how it works. As long as it's trading inside of this box, you buy up here and buy a put because we are in a sale zone. I'll talk about the distribution zone later in today. But I wouldn't I wouldn't I wouldn't buy a call option right here. I wouldn't do it. It's just too much. It's too bearish. The news is too bearish right now. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't buy. Mm-mm. I wouldn't try to buy something to ride it up because we got so much bad news, so much bearish sentiment in the market, and the market is rather waiting to see what